Hey guys, JKG here, back with another One Punch Man video, and today I want to talk about the core trials. So the best characters to use in core trials, I won't be ranking every single one. Okay, so for core trials, I think is probably one of the only mode that is like totally equal for every single person, because like even in live clash, you can only use units that you have unless it's the all character free period. So whales will still have an advantage, but then for core trials, you can use every single character depending on your luck. So I would say that SRs are better picks for core trials. You can clear all 15 stages with just SR units, but if you are lucky, you can get some SSRs and you can probably even auto stage 15 and still win. So let us just take a quick look at the characters that are the best for core trials. So firstly, I would like to start off with the cores. So all these at the start, if you manage to see these cores, I would say go for them, because they are, even at +0, they are still really great. Deep Sea King maybe not as much, but these two you can probably carry you to the last stage even at +0. If you pick Zombie Man, then you have to pick more grapplers, which means you might lose out on the team bonus, because usually I go for 3 grapplers, 3 duelists, 2 espers and 2 high techs. So if you go for Zombie Man, then that synergy might go off a bit, because you have to pick 3 grapplers. Okay, so for the rest of the SSRs, what I recommend is try to build up your 6 characters, your strongest team first, using SRs. And because you have 10 slots, if the remaining 4 you get lucky, then yeah, pick up some SSRs, because you never know, you might get duplicates, and sometimes I get +3 for my SSRs. Okay, so for the rest of the tier list, I won't be putting the SSRs. I will just focus on SRs, because that is the most widely available type that you can choose. Okay, so for the rest of the cores, I would say Amai Mask. If you see him, you will probably need him, but not because of the core, but because of his, his ultimate. For stage 15, I think Amai is the best unit to take care of Boros right away. Yeah, because Boros, if you don't take him out, he can keep healing. So I would try to go for him at the start. But for Genos, I think Genos is pretty bad, and even his core is bad, so there's no reason to pick him up at all. Yeah, because at the start you have 3 choices for cores, and with so many good cores, like even Mosquito Girl, I would say she's A rank. Yeah, she's really good, especially after the buff, you get extra energy, and then you can revive every turn, like after every round. Could probably come in clutch, but I don't see any reason to pick up Janos at all. Okay, so for other SRs, I would say that Golden Ball is S rank, and then Beast King. Okay, so for core trials, I think you guys might have to understand as well. There are 2 types of teams that you can choose. So the first one would be an injury lineup, where you pick up also Fukigao. I think Fukigao is a pretty good pick, because he can synergize well with the Beast King. This is actually my go-to team. So Fukigao, Amai Mask, Golden Ball, and Beast King. And then I can fill up the rest with my cores, whichever it is. But this 4 is my main damage dealing team, and it is usually enough to take out the boss, stage 15, because at the last stage, Boros will attack right away, so we will only need 5 units actually. So Fukigao, Amai Mask, Golden Ball, Beast King, and maybe Child Emperor, and then 1 Esper just to put in slot 2 to tank the Boros hit, or maybe you can just put an unyielding unit there as well. Yeah, but this lineup, this team, I think is really good. Or you can go for a dot team, So for dot team, you can pick Blue Fire, and then of course Konbu. Konbu, I would say, is rank S for the dot team, and then this one is okay for the dot team, but I would say the injury lineup might be easier to form because the dot team, maybe you might need a vaccine man here, but he's an SSR, so he'll be a bit harder to get, so I won't put him up here. So for other units that might do dots, I think Magic Trick Man, but I've never seen these three in core trials, so maybe they are not available yet. Let me know if you guys have used them, but I don't think I've ever seen them before. Oh yeah, I forgot Bakuzan and... Okay, Bakuzan's core is pretty good as well, and Dr. Genius. So Bakuzan gives you like 7 energy right off the bat, so actually I might even put him up here for the core skill, because for core trials you don't really actually focus on defense, so that's why I put Dr. Genius a bit lower. You try to just attack, so Bakuzan's core actually is pretty useful. You can get 3 ultimates off the bat. For the rest of the units, I would say Sky King is pretty good as well for the damage buff. The rest is actually not that great. Aeron and Stinger for the Shatter is not too bad. And then Lightning Max with the guaranteed stun is also pretty good. And if you manage to get Fubuki to +3, she can be a pretty okay tank. She might even tank Boros ultimate on stage 15. And yeah, of course, the only R character here, Moomin Rider, he can be okay. I think he might fit well in the last stage where you can put him in slot 2. So he has unyielding, so he can survive and he can buff the next character in line, whoever it is. So yeah, other SSRs I think is pretty bad. I wouldn't really use them. Mustachio is... I think those that has Shatter is a bit better. But Small Man, okay, he can heal. Snake Eyes, I will put him down here. Yeah, so I think that's how I would rank my core trial units. So depending on what team you use, my main lineup is usually Fukigawa will go first. I will put Beast King at slot 6, and then I'll switch off his ultimate because he's just there for the follow-up damage. So if you manage to get Fukigawa or even Tatsumaki, you can combo it with Beast King, put him in slot 6, and he can keep following up. You don't even have to let him fight. And then my Golden Ball would go second. Actually, whichever one goes first is fine, either Fukigawa or Golden Ball. If Fukigawa goes first, then Beast King will get 1 turn of extra follow-up. So yeah, I think either way is fine. So Fukigawa, and then Golden Ball, and then Amaimas will go. So for the other slots, you can choose Child Emperor, or even Mosquito Girl. Actually, Mosquito Girl, I might put her up here. Yeah, because she's actually really good. She's an Esper, so you don't have to worry about slotting in an extra Esper as a tank, like Fubuki. So Mosquito Girl at Bakuzan is okay. He gives the 7 energy, but other than that, he doesn't have that much utility. He's a single target attacker, and then internal injury, so he may not combo well with others. So yeah, I might put him down here. Yeah, Sky King is usually pretty good in the early stages where the enemies are a little bit easier to kill, but usually at the end, like on the stage 12 to 15 phase, I usually take out the Sky King. I'll put either Konbu, Mosquito Girl as the Espers. Yeah, so I think at A rank is pretty okay. So yeah, I think that is about all for my core trial tier list. Yeah, I actually didn't want to make it in this format. I just want to talk about what units are good to use. But then I think it's a bit hard to visualize, so I think putting it like that might make it easier. Yeah, and also the SSRs, I would say just try to build up a main lineup first from these units, and then for the remaining 4 slots, if you see SSRs, you can slot them in. And then yeah, I hope you get lucky and get duplicates. For SSRs, I think +2 is good enough for the final stage. So for SSRs, good ones I think would be Tatsumaki, Tank Top if you are using Zombie Man lineup. Boros is not bad for boss killing. Atomic to combo with Golden Ball. Yeah, so Atomic is pretty good as well. Vaccine Man, of course, for a dot team is pretty much a must. And then if you are going for a dot team, then of course Gorybus is good. Melzagard is good. And then for if you are taking a Zombie Man core, then of course Garo, Gokatsu, Silver Fang are all great picks. For Shatter lineup, Flashy Flash is great as well. Phoenix Man is good defensively, but I would say unless you get him to like +3, then he might be able to take out Boros on the first turn if you combo with Amai Mask. So Phoenix Man, AoE, back row, and then Amai. So Phoenix Man, you can put it either with Zombie Man core or with the dot team with Konbu and whoever, Blue Fire. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Metal Knight as well. So Metal Knight and Tatsu, good combo with the injury lineup. So if you are using pure injury without shatter, then yeah, Metal Knight, Tatsu, Fukigawa, Beast King, Amai, and then maybe Child Emperor core, or even Bakuzan core might work. Yeah, so that's about all for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you won't miss future videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.